Good evening, race fans. Welcome into round 3 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour tonight. Here from Talladega Superspeedway, the 2.66 mile track. Here for 28 laps. The top 9 plus the points provisional will advance to tonight's main event after 28 laps of on-track action. And as always, here with my co-commentator Art in the booth and our stats guy Corbin Simmons, who will also serve as our in-car reporter here this evening. How are we doing tonight, fellas?
I don't think Corbin's doing great. 38 truck field. It's gonna be a big one.
38 trucks. That's going to be a lot of upset people at the end of this thing. But we'll let Corbin somehow work out the points provisional while he's in the truck. But let's go ahead and get right into qualifying. Kind of important with 38 drivers and only 28 laps. So we'll see. Currently on top of the board is Sam Dyer with a 56.09. Immediately beat by Ryan Doucette. So we got a bunch of heavy hitters in this field tonight. Couple of 2023 NASCAR Coca-Cola Series drivers. Got some past RODDCAR winners in the field. Looks like Rod Flag's going to be racing as well.
Race Control actually showed up this week, so he has free reign to actually go out there and put on a show.
So this is a stacked field. Last week's winner, Daniel Smallwood, P6. Ryan Doucette and Wesley Parker currently have the front row. We have around 6.5 minutes left here in this qualifying session. Scott Warren jumps to the 15th position. Next to cross the line should be Cody Porter. Started his first lap. Rod Flag goes to the 4th position. Yeah, I've got a bunch of guys. 20 drivers make that 21. Have set a lap time here this evening, showing kind of the urgency has picked up a bit with this many drivers on track. I'll make that 22. So Bruce Rivers is out for a time lap. Cody Porter on his fast lap. The Superspeedway qualifying is the essence of slow and steady. Want to keep as much speed up as possible all the way around the racetrack. He goes below the apron. Legal in qualifying. Alex Link goes to a statistical tie for pole. Very good lap from the 091 machine. Cody Porter goes 3rd. We have a 3-way tie for pole practically. Ryan Doucette and Alex Link are at both a 56.06, and then it goes to the thousandths mark somewhere, and then Cody Porter at 56.07. So that's about as tight as it gets at the top. Jay Cook goes out for his warm-up lap. The only man on track currently, as Ashton Slice just finished his time lap. The 85 Dr. Pepper machine. Corbin, I thought you said you were in the race.
I am in the race. I'm just not qualifying, per usual.
You were so far down the list, I didn't even see you.
Hey, there's a point to having a little energy, and that means an early pit box.
I have not seen this many people in an LCQ, though, in a very long time. So this is going to be very interesting.
McElroy's in this race, and he decided to just subscribe to us. Let's go, McElroy.
Common Michael McElroy W. Jay Cook electing to go for his fast lap on the first lap.
Is this the time to bring up, I hate the removal of a limit for locked-in guys? Locked-in guys can now race these races whenever.
I am perfectly fine with there being no limit.
Bushwhacking.
They sent you nothing, Rod.
Alright, we'll shoot it down for you. We will shoot it down. Now, let it be known that there are rumors going around of Puffer's Own Network being implicated in the Chinese spy balloon scandal. We here at YG Media denounce all forms of international spying, and we are 100% American.
100%.
You see here Jay Cook not electing to use the apron, which is qualifying lap, but he will have one more lap should he so choose. And he does not, and he'll go 17th. Last man on track at the moment is RODDCAR regular Andrew Cootie.
Dean, how are you going to say you're going to take it all when you're not even willing to qualify?
The 15 truck of Dean Clavitt rooting for himself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's 27 drivers have set a time lap. It'll be 28 once Andrew Cootie comes around.
I know who I'm wrecking.
Probably Dean Clavitt.
Probably the field.
Honestly.
Pinball, baby.
This past champion Mark Jorgensen Jr. goes out for his time lap as well. So a very, very stacked field.
I got broken toe link winning it all, so McElroy?
Andrew Cootie, his lap goes third quickest, and it cannot get any closer than that. So we have 4 guys within 0.00 of each other. That's incredible.
Cootie and Porter actually tied. I don't know what that 4th digit would have been, but on my screen, it's tied.
It's very close.
Why not, McElroy? You have a shot. All 39 trucks in this field have a shot.
The Truck Tour / LCQ has as many drivers as our main event might have tonight. Like I said, there's going to be some hurt feelings at the end of this thing. Not getting into the main event.
This thing, I'm going to say, this thing being only 28 laps is probably pretty good for these drivers.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of wrecked trucks at the end of this thing.
Dean, why are you saying someone else is going to cause a big one? You have just as much chance as anyone else to cause it.
I mean, I'm guessing he's going on past history, but, you know. With 1 minute left, this will be the last time lap.
I'm going to petition Rod to give Tucker Minter the name Trucker Minter specifically for the Truck Tour.
You're proud of yourself for that one, huh?
I am.
You dug real deep for that.
You saying Trucker Minter's not funny?
Larry Mack trends. Corbin, we need you. But here's Mark Jorgensen Jr. Last man across the line, 38 seconds. Can he steal pole?
No, but he's got 6th place right now.
So, very close. But let's go take a look here, since Corbin's letting us down with his Larry Mack trends of the race.
Sorry, I was trying to get a keybind so I can mute and unmute myself.
You said it went down to Jack Mace.
Jacob Roth is the current provisional.
Is he here tonight? In the?
By the way, like what Dean just said, 41 truck field, 2 late entries, Coke Series driver Michael Cozy Jr. and James Bomar 3.
So yeah,
41 truck field.
So Jacob Roth currently 32nd in points. If he finishes on the lead lap, he's got a guaranteed entry tonight. But let us remind you that this is not only for advancing into the main event here this evening. There is a championship on the line. Let's take a look at your RODDCAR Truck Tour points of those who are actually eligible.
I was going to say, the drivers currently locked in for the main series are not earning points here. I'm kind of curious if a driver that is currently earning points, and they get locked in, are they removed from contention?
We'll have to clarify that with Rod, but Rocky Boyd, currently a RODDCAR Truck Tour leader with 69 points. Harry Tiller and Tyler Lonan tied for second with 63. Luigi Gonzalez sits in the 4th position. Cameron Hurt rounding out your top 5 with 53 points. We have 26 currently eligible drivers, all the way down to Joshua McQuiggan with 13 points. That will be going for the title as of now. Corey Henry was your Week 1 winner. He is no longer in the points, so we'll have to just clarify as the season goes on. They don't have team names. What can I tell you? They're their own team at the moment. I know some of these guys are better than everybody else, and they got some Coke Series team. We'll try and get that added. But at the moment, it's RODDCAR Truck Tour. They're pretty much racing for themselves and for glory. So those are your championship standings. As Ryan Doucette and Alex Link lead us off here on the front row this evening.
Alex Link, a part of that strong Express Esports team that, well, Daniel Smallwood won the LCQ and the main race, and Express went 1-3 in the main race last week.
Yeah, they swept the top 3 positions last week. Very impressive.
Corbin Simmons should be banned from the truck tour.
What'd he do?
He is spamming chat.
Yeah, get him out of there. But pick to win as we roll off here.
Corbin Simmons.
Okay. I'll give you $100 you win this race.
Hey, I'll make my money back for that tow truck.
Do I
let it
out?
Official YJ media statement. Corbin Simmons had to get a tow truck because he ran out of gas. Disclaimer, he didn't know it though. His fuel gauge was
frozen. Do I cop out and say an Express Esports truck again? I feel like it's very likely with how talented they are at super speedways.
You got Alex Link second, Cody Porter fourth. That's a connection.
Can you mute me for a second? I have to yell at somebody.
Mute you?
Yes.
Oh, see.
Wesley Parker says he's
cannot.
taking this thing. Rooting for himself. I like it. My pick to win, I'm going to go with none other than our very own Rod Flag. And it's not just because he signs our checks, but it's because he's pretty good at this plate racing stuff.
I'm going to pick Trucker Minner.
Oh, boy.
And use this as my lobbying campaign to get him to change his name.
Very nice. Yeah, but Sam Dyer, starting from the pits, Michael Cozy Jr., Robert Dorman, and James Bomar have not gridded up or are yet in the pits, so we'll see if they come out.
Michael Cozy Jr. is manually disconnected twice now, so...
He feels bad for bushwhacking.
Last week's winner, though, starting 13th.
I'm not locked in.
Not a bad pick.
You're not locked in because you're not taking the broadcaster's provisional.
Maybe.
I forgot Express added another driver this week. They keep bringing in more guys. Charles Gant Jr. part of that team.
Ooh.
But Pace Truck is off, so I went with Rod Flag. Art went with Trucker Minter. Corbin, who'd you pick to win beside yourself?
If Cozy reconnects, yeah.
Okay.
He just reconnected, but
Well, we'll see.
There we go. I'm picking Cozy.
Ryan Doucette going to lead us down as we enter the Geico restart zone here tonight for 28 laps of what is at the moment a 36-car field. And we are underway for round 3 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour.
when do you think's the first caution?
I'm going to give it 3 laps.
Turn 2.
But with this being our first trip to Talladega on the season, you should expect to see these guys get through wide almost immediately. More room here
And they
than
are.
at Daytona. That's further back. There goes Daniel Smallwood, last week's winner.
25th.
28 laps, so you have a little bit of time to make moves, but if you're starting 38th, I'd definitely try and start formulating a plan on how to get up to the front, as Alex Link, with help from his Express Esports teammate, leading the outside line, trying to get up to the front.
And Charles came up here trying to make that high side work, but it's not going to happen with just 2 trucks.
Not a lot of momentum up there, but they do have help coming from Scott Warren. Key Burbank Jr. trying to get up there to that 3rd line. As well as the 6 of Cole Freilich. That 3rd line is forming.
Trucker Minter leading the outside.
Indeed he is.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Well, oh, there goes...
Lap 2.
See some tire smoke, no caution at the moment. There goes Scott Warren around.
Rod's
It's
going
like
to have
5 cars wrecking, bro. There, thank you.
Got the 85
Where is
involved.
Dorman?
Oh, yeah.
Dorman sucks at his job.
Oh, yeah. The 85 machine blown up.
Oh, it's so much
Jay
net code
Cook.
between Scott Warren. is Scott Warren and Cameron Hurt. It's a bunch in that code that caused that.
Go back and take a look at it here. On lap number 2, they beat my own prediction, unfortunately. They go off into turn number 1. The 51 machine comes up just the slightest bit and turns the 76 machine around. And the 51 comes up, torpedoes Scott Warren. On board here with Jay Cook, who gets probably the worst of it with that blown motor. Gonna have to take that fast repair immediately.
We're calling this a quickie caution, apparently.
He initially backs out of it, everything's good. Runs right into the back. And I believe that is...
Is that Tyler Cabala?
That's Christopher Norris.
Oh. Thought it was another express truck getting hit.
38 machine. On board with what he sees. '49 machine takes a hard hit there. On board here with Scott Warren. With some unfortunate netcode impacting his race early on. Almost had it saved. He comes up and gets torpedoed. And gets another hard shot there at the end. Almost takes another one there at the very end from Joshua McQuiggan. And all of that, Alex Link was able to take control of the lead. Your biggest mover is Luigi Gonzalez, up 22 spots.
Corbin's up 21.
I did not pit.
Zach Scare also up 21 spots. So that is the most fraudulent top 20 you will ever see.
Okay.
Are we wrong?
Yes. I was moving before the wreck, so...
Is Dorman not in the session? He's here. But he's not.
Officially, 38 cars took the green flag. Michael Cozy Jr. and Bruce Rivers never came out from the pits.
Robert Dorman's a bum who joined the wrong way. Yeah, we are 1 to go.
Yeah, LCQ got to get as many green laps as you can in. The 33 Jacob Dunn still on pit road. 38 Christopher Norris leaving. They should be able to catch the pack. It looks like Jacob Dunn, heavy damage, might have not had that fast repair selected. He could be definitely down and out for the time being. Got some Altus Esports guys sitting 1-3. Ryan Doucette, Tucker Minner.
I believe we have the choose cone currently active. That's how Tucker Minner is currently sitting P3.
That's what the smart decision there to get hooked up with his teammate. But you see there on our little Fast Facts page, 2023 eNASCAR iRacing Coca-Cola Series drivers. So definitely got some talent in this field here this evening. Alex Link, your race leader, chose the outside.
He's got teammates not far behind with Cody Porter P6, Charles Gant 2 trucks behind, and Daniel Smallwood right behind him. I believe, is that Tyler DeVoe actually up there with him? It is.
Another one of the
so the entire
guys.
outside line is on the out, or the entire Express team is outside.
We get back underway here. Jacob Dunn was able to get out of the pits, although he'll be 2 laps down.
Alex Link decides to drop to the bottom. I figured he would stay up top, try and potentially get his teammates connected to him somehow.
Yeah, as he dropped down, cover off the Altus boys. They had the momentum on that initial start.
Well, there go the rest of Express to the outside. Charles Gant, Daniel Smallwood, and Tyler DeVoe.
Andrew Kuda got a heck of a shove from Cody Porter. Shoved him to the lead. He'll come down to cover the inside line. Now comes up to cover the middle. And he's going to get turned in front of the field. Can he hold on to it? all things considered, that they got very lucky with that. As they spun down back to the inside. So we'll give the lead of the race to Charles Grant Jr. As the field scatters. You can see there on your track map the 9 machine, Andrew Cootie. Well off the pace, came up to block the run from the middle, got turned off the front bumper of Cody Porter.
One car going around does not make a caution, so to the lead is Charles Grant Jr. Daniel Smallwood pushing him.
Now this kind of has separated this pack somewhat as they're kind of breaking up into just a whole bunch of different packs, honestly. Not really a main one or a secondary one as they're trying to get reformed here.
A lot of side drafting from Jorgensen.
Battle for the transfer spot. 9th place currently goes to Wesley Parker. Burbank Jr. fighting on that outside though. So we have 22 laps to go. They're going to catch the 33 of Jacob Dunn. He pulls off down to the apron to get out of the way of the leaders. Smart choice. Charles Grant Jr. continues to lead in the 52. Although that outside line's starting to make some momentum as they have 4 cars hooked up. The momentum appears to be with that outside line. Now we have 3 lanes formed up here. The 22 machine of Wesley Parker with help from Cole Freilich.
Is that Michael Cozy Jr. coming out of the pits? It is. He's finally got a stable connection.
Make it a 39 car field. Need a caution to get back into this thing though. As we have 15 cars in what is now the first pack. Ryan Doucette trying to get this second pack organized with help from Christopher B. Williams.
We currently have 12 trucks, 3x3x3x3. This front pack is not calming down.
Wesley Parker getting a nice shove. You can see on board here Cody Porter. Second car in line in that middle lane pushing Mark Jorgensen Jr. As that second pack has gotten single file now, led by Dylan Drelling. They should be able to make up some momentum here, especially with a good pusher Ryan Doucette behind the 83 machine.
Dylan Drelling just hoping Robert Dorman isn't actually here right now.
Alex Link trying to catch on to the second pack. And then further back, Sam Dyers leading a group of 3. And then Dean Clavitt, Scott Warren, the 125 machine of Chris Downey. And the 99 of Michael Cozy Jr. Looking up a bit of a mini pack here.
Cozy Jr. 7 laps down is going to need a couple cautions to get those laps back.
Dylan Drelling, 1.8 seconds behind Jeremy Cootie for 15th. They are slowly starting to close in on this main pack. These front 3 are pushing real hard. Ryan Doucette, Christopher B. Williams. They actually started to put a bit of a gap between them and Luigi Gonzalez. Dylan Drelling 1.2 seconds behind now.
And our in-car reporter somewhat in that line of cars might get caught out if those front 3 separate.
But now Dylan Drelling definitely going to catch up with this main pack, only half a second back. As that front pack was 3x3x3, slowing each other down. Single file line had more momentum. Here we go.
Now they have nowhere to go unless they try to make it 4, and Dylan Drelling's going to the top side.
Ryan Doucette, fastest man on the racetrack last lap, 50.20. Now stuck in the middle, nowhere to go, 18 laps to go. This will bring the main pack all the way back to Cameron Hurt in the 25th position. Pushing our in-car reporter, Corbin Simmons. Corbin Simmons, what are you seeing out there? Oh, there's a huge checkup right in front of him.
I saw a really bad bump. about what I've seen.
Well done to make evasive moves. The rest of these guys behind them are going to need a caution. Especially guys like Devin Lesnaski, Joshua McQuiggan, Sam Dyer.
Oh, are we 4 wide up at the front?
Cole Fralick leading the 4th outside line. Wesley Parker stuck with no help in the middle. Now we're back to 3 wide. But it was 4 wide a second there for second. That outside line now. You can see a little bit of damage on that 6 machine as they start to drop back. Francisco Scaramuzzi doing some nice work there in the 85 iRacing machine. He needs to race his way into this field tonight.
That's something Trucker Minder's going to like to see. Ryan Doucette's on his back bumper. Are we going to see a new creation of that outside line?
They're formed up in the middle line, ready to go if need be. As Jacob Roth and Chris Downey were not able to get reconnected with the pack after that huge checkup.
There go the 2 Altus trucks with Cole Fralick leading them. Cole Fralick got a little bit of damage on the front, as you said earlier. But they're going to give it their best shot.
You're getting pushed by Tucker Minter. I imagine you could still get up there. Got a little bit of damage on the rear end of the 6 machine as well, but here comes the bump from Tucker Minter. He's starting to make progress on that 3rd lane. Mark Jorgensen Jr. leading. Now give it to Cole Fralick on the outside.
Seemed like there was a checkup on that inside line, and it has almost evaporated at this point. Wesley Parker now leading.
Corbin Simmons up there in the middle, getting up in the mix. You need to race your way in, sir. Currently in the 11th position.
Oh, did you just turn? You almost turned Dryling.
They're just checking up. Checking back into me. I can't.
Oh, you almost turned Christopher B. Williams.
I shouldn't have said anything about him.
They just kept checking up back into me. I couldn't really do much about it. I kept bumping him. I don't want to.
With all of that, Tucker Minter, with help from his Altus Esports teammate, they're trying to take advantage on the outside. As Cole Fralick came down to cover the middle. Wesley Parker has reorganized that inside line. And they're back to the point with 15 laps to go.
He called his shot in chat, and he's trying all that he can to, make it happen.
Got the 2 Express Esports guys behind him. Not a bad pairing to have pushing around this 2.66 mile super speedway. The Altus Esports boys up top. Cole Fralick, Mark Jorgensen Jr. in the middle. Very capable lines.
I don't know, that middle line's got a straggler in the middle.
Okay.
Rod Flagg is able to catch up to the main pack. Sits in the 19th position. Makes a move in front of Tyler Duvall. Gets in the middle.
I think the damage on the back of Trucker Minter as we're going forward. Cole Fralick gets left out to dry.
And Mark Jorgensen Jr. wasn't having any of it. He probably sensed the damage on the front of that 6 machine. He put him right in the sucker hole.
Corbin was trying to go around him, but wasn't given room.
So they're checking
causing
up
a
further
check
back.
up behind him.
Tyler Davala, the 91 machine. If Alex Link gets a piece of it, that'll put Mark Jorgensen Jr. up to the front of this thing. He has a half a car length ahead of Wesley Parker.
Corbin, did the hole just close up?
He definitely just shut me down.
I mean, I would have too. He wants to keep his spot. He doesn't want to get railroaded.
I'll just take the L's and try to cause a wreck, but...
Even so, he went first to 10th in a matter of seconds. Rod Flagg, your big loser and all that. Significant damage to the front of that 10 machine.
As I was saying, when we decided to go 4 and wide, I think the little bit of damage on Trucker Minter's tailgate is holding that outside line back.
There's a tiny bit of damage on the 77 as well. You can see in our shot here. Just enough. Potentially hold back the push there. As we mentioned, Jacob Roth, your points provision, all he's got to do is stay on the lead lap. He's doing just that, leading this second pack. A couple of guys here that need to race their way in. Ryan Bird, Sam Dyer.
Wasn't Ryan Bird the one we were just gonna call Birdman, like Harvey Dent or something?
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman, right. I was the one that came up with that joke and I forgot.
Going 3 wide again. Christopher B. Williams trying to get something started. Make it 4 wide.
Corbin looks good out there. Corbin making moves, trying to look good on broadcast.
Oh, and he hooks himself off the nose of Christopher B. Williams. That should be a caution. The 51 hard in it. 11 laps to go. Oh, we got a flip. The 51 Cameron Hurt up and over. Heavy damage to the 51 machine. Rod flag involved. And this will bring everyone back together. Everyone can get their laps back. Wave themselves around the pace car. Black flags will be cleared. We'll hear it straight from the source. Corbin Simmons, what happened there?
I thought he gave me the room, so I kind of forgot about it, and then he came back, and meh.
And he never gave you the room. I get why you came up. That car in the middle.
I thought it was gonna back out and just, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, realistically, he should have, but
He definitely just turned himself though.
yeah, like, he should have backed out, but you came up into him. So
It was on you, my boy. On board here with Cameron Hurt.
I would have been spooked too. The 92 of Mendez comes up a lot in that middle line. Like, I would have been afraid of contact there. But oh, Corbin is stuck. Or he's not stuck, but he's crawling.
See here, Rod Flag will have a good view of it. Francisco Scaramuzzi, Jeremy Cootie. 91 of Alex Link, Tyler Lavala having to take evasive action. Happens right in front of the 85. Nothing he could have done about it. The 19, Ricky Burbank Jr. gets a piece. He's got some left front damage.
Is Corbin Simmons going to get any assistance here on the entry of pit road?
No.
Devin's gotta. I know Devin Lesnaski is going to help you out, right?
He's already on pit road.
What? Did he pass him? Did Devin pass him?
Corbin didn't go.
Oh my god, Devin. Oh, wait. Yeah, Devin wasn't there whenever.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to take the L here, Tote. You're at the front of pit road, so just go ahead, sir.
Oh no, he's getting pushed. He's getting pushed.
Who are you getting pushed from?
Sam Dyer?
Look at that. Shout out to the 042 machine. You better have that fast repair selected. Don't waste this goodwill you're getting. Luckily, he should have one of the first pit boxes.
Did he miss?
There, it's
No,
back.
he didn't.
Alright, he's back to... Everything's alright, but we're choosing this time by with 9 laps to go.
I just want to say, I am clutch.
Looks like a lot of guys going to the outside. Wesley Parker gonna take the inside of the 42 machine. Cole Freilich taking the inside as well.
Ooh, there's some damage on the front of Tucker Minter's truck there, actually. And on Ryan Doucette's. And Cole Freilich. So a lot of these front runners up here have got damage on the nose of their trucks.
Yeah, minor damage.
Oh, Tyler Lavala's got a lot of damage.
See here, Michael Cozy Jr. Trying to get some of those laps back, but with 1 to go, gonna have to form up in the pack.
Yeah, these quickie cautions really not doing any favors to the guys trying to get laps back.
I believe this should give us 32 trucks on the lead lap. Maybe actually 33. McElroy make it 34. Jacob Dunn actually will have 35 cars on the lead lap. Not all of them are going to be formed up with the pack. Wesley Parker called his shot in chat. With coming to 8 laps to go, he's in a solid position.
I don't know, Truckerman, or he might have damage on the front of that truck, but I still have faith. Especially with how that inside line is lined up right now. There's going to be no momentum down there. Watch me be incredibly wrong.
The intensity is about to pick up yet again as we're coming back to the restart with 8 laps to go. Wesley Park coming under the Geico restart zone. And we are back to green flag racing. We already have guys making it through right up on that outside. It's Dylan Trelling.
Dylan Trelling.
Mark Jorgens Jr. getting some good help there from the 10 of Tucker Minter.
Oh, we're already going around. Who is that?
Further back, I believe. That's Ricky Burbank Jr. who's towed off the racetrack. We're going to stay green. It's Kyle Mangers making a move to the middle lane. The 42 machine out front. He's got to race his way in.
Ricky Burbank wrecked and manually disconnected instantly.
So his shot at advancing to the main event is over. As again, that's leading some of these guys to get separated. 21st, Francisco Scaramuzzi is exactly 1 second off the main pack. Trying to use Michael Cozy Jr. as a bridge to catch up to Jacob Roth in the 27, who's just got to finish on the lead lap.
Not a terrible guy to be pushing if you're trying to maintain speed.
Now Tucker Minter has jumped to that 3rd lane. In front of Dylan Trelling. Oh, the 22! Wesley Parker is gone! Wesley Parker, goodbye! Thanks for coming! As the whole field explodes! Oh my goodness!
That was like...
Straight to pit road. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. As he's gone. And that's really all there was to that. Oh my goodness.
He didn't get a bump up off the corner. He just came up. And then he turned himself. And then he got sent to outer space.
That was... Oh my goodness, that was instantaneous. Instantaneous. Let's take another look at here what happened to the 22. And a great push from Cole Freilich.
Oh, Kyle Manger also got stuck in the wall, so his race, like, he's got a tow.
And goodbye. That's it. That's all there was to it.
I want to hear some words from Wesley Parker.
That was certainly right. Let's see. He's gonna get a shot here from the 6 of Cole Freilich. No, it just looks squirrely through the entire corner. He's kind of wiggling the truck around. Don't know if that's netcode related, but it just looks loose. Comes up in front of him, the 42. This Tucker Minter's going to have a heck of an onboard here. There's just nothing you can do about that. Everyone kind of piles in. Devin Lesnaski in that second pack. Caught her break. Cole McMoyle, I believe, something close to that. I do apologize. He was kind of quiet. He was making moves late. Just right in front of him. Nothing he could have done about it. Big damage there. Jeremy Cootie involved.
I may have made a mistake.
What?
I forgot to get my blacks cleared before I went and pitted after passing the pace car.
But on board here, let's go take a look with Wesley Parker.
Well, it was 36 seconds.
You might be fine.
He's going to head off into turn number 1. Let's give us some... It just looks kind of like he's out of shape there. Let's take one more look at the hands there. There's no contact, but I imagine that could be potentially netcode related, but just gone. Absolutely gone. Mark Jorgensen Jr., who was running a strong race, blown engine. Was that potentially a bump from the 88 that got the... Yeah, that's a very weird incident. Yeah, you can definitely tell the 42 was out of shape once that initial contact was made. He's going to come down, get in the right rear. The 68 of Ashton Slice was going to be able to sneak through here as well.
No idea what Rod said.
The C's kind of parked there. But Cole Freilich will be your leader in all of this. Chris Downey.
I need another caution now, so that's great.
Chris Downey's got to race his way in. Harvey Birdman's got to race his way in. James Beaumart's got to race his way in.
Jeremy Cootie.
Joshua McQuiggan, Francisco Scaramuzzi, Cody Porter, Zach Scare. A bunch of these guys kind of flipped the order around. So we are coming back to green flag racing here with 4 laps to go here from Talladega.
I have faith in my boy Trucker Minner. He took his fast repair.
Wesley Parker is done. 22 still on pit road.
I mean, they're still trying to get that truck out of orbit.
He went to go get the Chinese spy balloon for us. As Cole Freilich leads us back, gets a great jump. Tyler Davala coming right with him. Got some damage on the right side of that 14 machine.
Yeah, this outside line, both those trucks have damage on the nose. I think it's going to be a big factor.
You can see they're kind of stacking up already. The 44 machine jumps out of line further back. It's James Beaumart. Pretty much dead even.
The outside line.
Scott Warren trying to help that third line get up to speed. That outside line definitely has more momentum at the moment. Inside line going to fight back.
Dean, I know you're watching. Take the outside line.
Oh, and Tyler Davala gets hooked. Up and over, and he's stuck in the wall. It's the big one. This is the big one. Oh, and just absolute carnage. Christopher B. Williams, the 44, Luigi Gonzalez, last week's winner, Daniel Smallwood. And everybody's involved. Everyone's immediately coming down to get whatever fast repairs they have left. We'll be going to a green-white checkered overtime here for the round 3 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour.
Not the first time Christopher B. Williams has wrecked a YJ car.
Yeah, but this time, looks like a classic case here. It wasn't pushing the pusher per se.
How was it not?
I don't think Davala was actually on the... Well, he might have been. It's very close. Yeah, he was. Very unfortunate incident there. At that angle, it shows me he's not. So he was very close. Either way, the 09 machine was pushing the 14 for all he could handle through turn number 4, and it was too much. As that is just a hard, devastating impact. He's breaking the physics of iRacing there. And who was that ran right through him? We'll get the onboard shot.
I think it was Drelling. Is it not?
Got the 83 of Dylan Drelling. That was, in fact, the 83 of Dylan Drelling.
I just saw a red truck and was like, that's Drilling.
Gonna have a fantastic onboard shot here for us. As we're still trying to send up trucks to orbit to get that Chinese spy balloon. I think Drelling netcoded through the entire thing, by the way. He netcoded through the entire thing. Look at the avoidance! Oh my goodness, onboard shot of the night.
Yeah, Drelling confirmed it. I went right through.
He went right through everything. Oh my goodness, the 83 with a gift.
If I hadn't already picked Trucker Minner, that'd be my pick to win the race.
I mean, this is incredible footage. It really is.
Yeah, we're choosing this time by the way. This will be our one attempt at a green-white checkered. There will be no caution. If we wreck, it's going green.
The 85, Francisco Scaramuzzi, the 029, Joshua McQuiggan, the 92's involved, and just about the whole field was. So we're choosing this time by coming back for our only attempt. Green, white, checkered.
I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
Good news, you're on the lead lap. Bad news, you're on the lead lap.
Well, good news, I'm on the lead lap. Bad news, I'm not sure if I have full power.
Car looks
That's an
alright.
L, brother.
There's no way you got full power in the truck, though. Your car kind of broken on the right front. But Ashton Slice took the bottom. Cole Freilich took the top. Chris Downey finished in the top 9. You're in. Jacob Roth finished on the lead lap. You're in.
Jacob Roth has damage on that truck, so that outside line, 3 damaged trucks in a row. Cody Porter also has damage on the nose, so we'll see how the outside line can do.
My pick to win. Sitting 7th. He's fought back from adversity.
My pick to win P11 with no damage.
Can I ask the broadcasters where the field's at?
Field is coming off of turn number 4 just now.
Okay.
You're going to have to Kyle Busch it.
I'm gonna Kyle Busch it.
And I think your best chance is to hope for him to wad it up.
And
Probably.
miss it.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
he
but we
might
are
be
at
there.
the point of no
I
return,
can
the
see it.
second of 2 rules introduced this week. We will finish under green, no matter what, as Ashton Slice is leading
you
us
can
down.
see Corbin Simmons back there flying into the field.
And we are underway. Cole Freilich did not get a great start, kind of spun his tires there.
Rod flag going to the inside line. I wonder if that's to clear blacks.
Everything was kind of disjointed there on the final restart of the night. We got guys dropping down out of the way. Probably not the best time to do that if you're trying to get in. Battle for the transfer spot would go to Tucker Minter, sitting in the 9th position.
He's got Daniel Smallwood behind him, so he's going to have good help when he gets there.
Sam Dyer trying to get up there.
Cody Porter
37
on the
machine.
left rear quarter panel of Jacob Roth.
Michael McElroy. Haven't seen him a lot tonight. He's trying to get up there late, but that inside line leads. We're coming to 1 lap to go.
McElroy, go to the high side. Follow the or the Contender Series drivers.
Cole Freilich will lead on the white flag as we're beating and banging further back. Corbin Simmons is trying to get back up there. Cole Freilich comes down to the inside to cover him off.
Daniel Smallwood's going middle.
As Jacob Roth is leading this middle line. Not a lot of help. We're not 3 wide.
Come on, trucker.
Jacob Roth, your points provisional. Trying to win the race for himself as Dylan Drelling goes to the outside. Now we're starting to make the moves. But it is with Cole Freilich with help from Ashton Slice as we head into turn number 3 for the final time. The 68 makes a heck of a move in front of Jacob Roth. Top to bottom, bottom to top. We're all wadded up in turn number 4. Cole Freilich, Chris Downey, and Harvey Birdman as Cole Freilich gets turned and Chris Downey might be the only man left. Michael Cozy Jr. not a factor, but give it to Chris Downey. The 125 machine. His 9th place goes to Jay Cook, Dean Clavitt 8th. Corbin Simmons is racing tonight.
This is where I say I'm opting out.
So you run into Michael McElroy. Oh, and McElroy gets killed after the checkered flag. What a finish. Why are you opting out?
I plan on doing it every time.
What?
These races are too long for me anymore. My knee hurt doing that one.
Oh my goodness, you're old.
Kevin Lesniewski retired? I've never seen that.
But let's take a look here with the 68 and kind of kicked off with him as he was trying to make a move. Went from bottom to top. Went to our scenic cam. He ended up finishing 15th. So you can see here, this was all kicked off from the 68. Went from bottom to top. Really loose off the bumper of Jacob Roth. Goes up. Dylan Dreiling gets turned by Tucker Minter as he's trying to make a move past him, and just everybody explodes. On board here with Tucker Minter, you can see here. This will be a good view. He's pushing Dylan Dreiling for everything he's worth. See, the 68 there was very out of shape. He'll slide up in front of Dreiling. Kind of just all kicks off from there. We'll get another look at this. We'll see if Drelling was trying to come down or if Tucker Minter got him in the left rear. Looks like a tiny bit of contact. The 68 gets sent to orbit. Jacob Roth. Oh, somebody's going to get stuck in the fence here. I believe it is the 44 of Luigi Gonzalez. Rod Flag not involved. James Menendez. And the 92, big damage. And then just pretty much the whole field.
I don't know if Chris Downey is going to be joining.
Here comes Michael Cozy Jr. You can see here the 49 machine. Cole Freilich comes up the block. He gets turned for it.
Oh, he joined the waiting room.
That was Harvey Birdman, but Chris Downey wins the race to the line versus a lap down car. But let's go ahead and see if we can get a quick word here with our Truck Tour winner here this evening. Got Chris Downey in the booth, and you kind of just saw everything unfold at turn 4 in the final lap, and you were kind of the last truck standing. You're up 30 spots. You won your way into tonight's main event.
Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. That was awesome. I just kind of I knew I had to push Ashton on that last restart, and I didn't really do a very good job, and I thought my chances were over until they just kind of started wrecking all behind me and beside me and in front of me, and I just kind of went to the outside of the 6, and I guess he wrecked. And I thought Cozy was on the lead lap. I didn't know he was a lap car, but man, yeah, that was awesome. I don't even know what just happened.
Yeah, but a fantastic result. Got your way into the main event in the most dramatic fashion possible. But yeah, you just kept your foot in it. They all wrecked around you, and you came home with the victory here this evening.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, and then before we let you go, last week we were able to bless the Truck Tour winner. You think you can go 2 for 2 tonight? What are your expectations for the main event later tonight?
I'll try. I guess I'll just sit in the back and, I don't know, just let them all wreck, because of course they're going to at the start. So just hoping they're at the end.
Absolutely. Got to keep your car in one piece to have a shot at these things. Looking forward to seeing you out there.
Thank you again.
Yep. Chris Downey, your winner here this evening. That was a very, very good race. Some notables that will not be moving on to tonight's race. I believe Jeremy Cootie was out of the top 25 in points. Zach Scare, Joshua McQuiggan, Cameron Hurt. I believe Daniel Smallwood will fall back on the winner's provisional. Luigi Gonzalez, Charles Grant, Cisco Scaramuzzi, Cody Porter might not make it in. We'll see what the opt-outs end up being. But let's take a look at your race results here. Show you our top 9 plus Jacob Roth, who gets in on the points provisional. So Chris Downey, Ryan Bird, Sam Dyer, Christopher Norris, Michael McElroy, Cole McIlmoyle, Corbin Simmons all get in. Jay Cook gets in. Pretty much everyone but Dean Clavitt was already locked in, or not locked in. Corbin Simmons is opting out, so we wonder if that'll give it to Ryan Doucette. But, nevertheless, a fantastic race. Final thoughts from you, Art?
Actually, going through the list, because Ron posted it, the 85 is the last truck in. With the, I guess, Tucker Minter being the provisional. But it was a great race. That ending was great.
Yep, Chris
Shocking.
Downey, Ryan Bird, Sam Dyer, Christopher Norris, Michael McElroy, Cole McIlmoyle. Corbin Simmons opted out, so that gives his spot to the 085 machine, Francisco Scaramuzzi. The 077 of Ryan Doucette advances. The 85 and the 085. So Jay Cook advances the 085 due to Corbin opting out. Francisco Scaramuzzi and Tucker Minter. Had to finish on the lead lap to get the provisional. Did Jacob Roth not finish on the lead lap there? Finished 24th. Was that not the lead lap? Let's take a look. He was the second car a lap down. He didn't make it to the finish. No, Jacob Roth. Was he the one that got stuck?
Finished?
Jacob Roth was the one that got stuck in the wall. And we thought it was the 44 machine. Let's go all the way back. at this breaking news, as Jacob Roth was trying to win the race and might have knocked himself out of the main event here this evening. Let's take a look. Still not back. Here's on board with Jacob Roth out of turn number 4. There's a better camera angle of it.
It's
right
the
rear.
truck wouldn't start, so
Didn't look like that much of contact. Didn't see any smoke from the engine, but it is not moving. And that's pure heartbreak there for the 27 machine of Jacob Roth. Let's go on board with him, see if we hear anything.
he sees nothing. Those are the
No,
worst.
well, there it is.
ones.
It just blows immediately. You actually do hear it on board. And it is not going. Should have asked somebody, anybody, to help the man. But he will not be advancing to the towed to the pits, finishing 1 lap down. Heartbreaker for Jacob Roth. But that is that piece of breaking news.
I feel like it was kind of funny that your pick to win also pulled off the track at the end there.
Yeah, Rod Flag, I had to do administrative duties. But congratulations again to Chris Downey winning tonight, Ryan Bird and Sam Dyer on their podium finishes. We will see you over in 10 minutes for the feature race over on Puffer Zone Network, where you can...
You were broke.
Feature race over at Puffer Zone Network here in 10 minutes, or my POV on my personal channel, twitch.tv/Maxwell. Both are great. You should check both of them out. But we will be back here Monday night for the final race in the round of 8 for E88, live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or at Kentucky. But be there or be square. So y'all have a fantastic weekend. Stick around for the main event. And we hope to see you back on Monday night. Y'all take care.